Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a very new topic, that is Mendel's law. Sir Gregor Mendel was also known as father of genetics, as he postulated the theories of genetics. He postulated three theories which further revived by three scientists. Now we are not discussing on that revived theories. We are discussing what are the Mendel's law, or what are the Mendel's postulation. First of all, did you ever notice that why our many characteristic features are very similar to our parents, and why our parents' many characteristic features are very similar with their parent? Why it happened? Yes, it's just because of the genes which they are carrying, and the genes which every person is carrying and transmitted to their offspring. So he proved that the genes, how the various combination of genes are formed, and how these various combination of genes transmitted to other generations in a different way. Sir Gregor Mendel was studying in a monastery. After completing his studies, he started working in the monastery itself. He planted many pea plants. During his regular visit of pea plants, he noticed that there are many different features of the same pea plants. Like pea plants are the pea plants, but the characteristic features are very different. Like few pea plants are tall, few pea plants are short or dwarf. Few flowers of pea plants are white in color, while few are purple in color. Few have round and yellow seed, as we have seen, and few have wrinkle and green seed. So he thought that why it happening? Why few are tall, few are short, few flowers color are few of the colors, few flower colors are white and few are purple. Why few seeds are round and yellow while few are wrinkle and green seed? So he discovered a theory. That theory he named Mendel's theory. Mendel's theory are postulated how the genes are carrying in from one generation to another generation, and how the traits are carrying and the characteristic feature are carrying also from one generation to other generation, or from one generation to the alleles or the offspring. To prove, he postulated three theories. First, law of dominance. Second, law of segregation. And third is law of independent assortment. First of all, we will study about law of dominance. What is law of dominance? The characters which are dominant over the other. That means the genotype will be same, but the phenotype, the characteristic feature, will be overcome above the genotype. The phenotype will be overcome above the genotype. This is called law of dominance. In law of dominance, the two kind of inheritance. First is monohybrid inheritance, and second is dihybrid inheritance. What is monohybrid inheritance? In monohybrid inheritance, what happened? The one characteristic feature of the parents is transferred from the offspring. The one characteristic feature is transferred from the parent to the offspring. and like the tallness of the dwarf or the dwarfness of the pea plant. And in dihybrid inheritance, the two characteristic feature or traits are transferring or transmitted in the offspring, like the round and yellow seed or wrinkle and yellow seed. So, Mendel's observed and he found that he taken two plants, a complete tall pea plant and a complete short pea plant. Here I am using the word complete. Why complete? Because they both have same genotype. They both are having same genotype, same genes, capital T, not capital T and small t, not small t and capital T. The complete tall plants and the complete dwarf plants. Now, he did, these are parental gametes. When the monohybrid cross are occurring between these two parental gametes, what we get? Capital T, small t, capital T, small t. If we are crossing this capital T with this T and this capital T with this T, the same thing we will get, capital T, small t, capital T, small t. 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. That means they all have the same trait. They all are having the same genotype, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, capital T, small t. We can show it in Punnett square also. Punnett square, the male gametes at the upper side and the female gametes on the lower side, or the vice versa also. There will be 2 rows and 2 columns. Here will be capital T, as this is dominant character, the male gametes, here small t and small t, the female gametes. Now, if we are crossing here, the resultant which we have found, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, capital T, small t and capital T, small t. Again, 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. So, we have proven this by two theories, first from the monohybrid cross and another from the Punnett square. Again, these are the first filial generation. These are the first filial generation. In this, the dwarfness are there, but in suppressed condition. The plant will be tall. According to law of dominance here, capital T are here, small t are also here. But the capital T indicates that the plants are tall, while they have some characteristic feature of dwarfness also, but it is in suppressed condition. It is very new. Now, we will study again what he done, the gametes of first filial generation. Again, he do a monohybrid cross between first filial generation, that is capital T small t and capital T small t. Now, these are become parent. After crossing capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, small t, capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, small t, small t. Again, in Punnett square, here, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, and small t, small t. Now, it's very clear that we are getting in these ratio in 3:1. That means if out of 4 pea plants when they are crossing in monohybrid way, the 3 pea plants will be tall and while one will be short. So here also this is showing his dominant feature. Again he become very surprised because in this first filial generation, the dwarfness was not there. It was suppressed. We can say that there were all the trees were tall in their phenotype. But in F2 generation, what we can see that the dwarfness nature of the plant is surprisingly come out. It was suppressed in first filial generation but is coming out in second filial generation. So this is called the law of segregation. Why law of segregation? Because the alleles, while crossing over, the alleles are completely segregating with each other. The genes are completely segregating each other. This is in meiosis 1. So this is also known as law of segregation, and this is law of dominance, where the dominating characteristic are overhead or overcome up to the recessive characteristic. What is dominant characteristic features? The dominant characteristic feature which are overlap or overcome above the recessive character. It is recessive by nature and it is dominant by nature. Again, when Mendel taken 164 pea plant, he seen that 787 pea plants were tall while 277 were dwarf. If we take a look, the ratio between 787 and 277 will 2.84 is to 1. That means approximately 3 is to 1, which is proof that the characteristic feature from one generation to another generation are carrying but in dominant nature. While we can say that the dominant characteristic this is the law of dominance is not totally proven or not universally accepted. Why? Because if there are parents, one having white complexion and one having dark complexion, according to Mendel, the offspring should be either completely white complexion or completely dark complexion. But it can't happen. It's totally neglected. It's totally false. So we can say that these law of dominance is only proven for the pea plant, not for the other organism. So that's all for today. Thank you. हो गया